So, no Swami, this is only for recording. I will give it back. When the river is flowing at that speed, right, you cannot swim across. The very first experience, I have narrated this earlier, but it's very important and very apt that I narrate it here. My very first training of having a direct relationship with Swami was this. It was the summer course. We had finished I had completed my first visit to the Kodaikanal, where we get the chance to live with God in the same house. We had finished the entire tour. We had come back, and the summer course was going on. So as the summer course was going on, I was seated amongst the children, amongst the students. This was in the year 1996. Swami had just started speaking to me. After 5 years of living in what the so-called Ajnatavasa, or the so-called the place where even God's eyes don't fall on us, right? You feel sometimes when God doesn't see. Most of us have experienced that. Have you seen the bounce look? It's called 1, 2, 3, and then he goes like that, right? Right? He misses that 1, 2, and then it bounces exactly when he comes to you. So after having experienced that for a very long time, for 5 years, Swami started pick me up, and he started talking to me. So the summer course was going on, and I was seated amongst the children. There was a lecturer who used to take down very copious notes, because it was his duty to bring out the printed notes of the discourse, because summer course is a beautiful time where the discourses are not free. Along with the discourses come an examination. Right? You have to prepare for the examination, so copious notes used to be made and given to us. So he used to make notes, and for making the notes, he used to get the Swami's discourses recorded. So he had a small Walkman. I think our generation knows what a Walkman is. I had a challenge explaining it to the next generation. When I speak in schools, I had to stop, because when I was talking about Walkman, the children were looking at me blank. I told, do you know what's a Walkman? Everybody, unanimously they shake their heads. Then I told them, do you know what tape recorder? They vaguely said yes. Then a smaller version of a tape recorder is a Walkman. Right? That's how I had to explain. So this gentleman had given me the Walkman, and he told me, I was sitting next to a huge speaker. So he told me, Satyajit, could you please record this? I told, okay sir, I'll take it. So I recorded the whole discourse, and I was supposed to give it back to him immediately after darshan, but Swami had told me that immediately after darshan you come inside. So when Aarti started, everybody stood up, and I could not find this gentleman, this sir. So I took the Walkman, shoved it into my trouser pocket, and ran inside Trai Vrindavan. As soon as Swami saw me, that's a rhyming word, so Swami saw me, right? So as soon as Swami saw me, he from that distance, Swami went, hey, pocket mein kya hai? Right? So I told Swami, Walkman hai Swami. So I explained to Swami. So Swami asked, Walkman ante? What is the meaning of Walkman? So we are Gyanis, we are the all-knowing ones. So we explained to Swami that Swami, Walkman is a small tape recorder. So the next question was, Yavaricharu, kaun diya? I told Swami, who gave it to you? I told Swami, some lecturer. Why did you take it? I thought, oh my God, now we are in troubled waters. Swami, it was only for recording. Hey, beggar! Out of the blue, suddenly, hey, beggar! Sabke samne haath karta hai. You are extending your arms, you're extending your hand in front of everybody, asking for things from everybody. So, no Swami, this is only for recording. I will give it back. Hey, bad boy. Right? You cannot explain. When the river is flowing at that speed, right? You cannot swim across. Not even salmons can swim across that river, right? So I had resigned to my fate, and he was giving me, and he showed me the hand. Kya hai haath mein kya hai? What do you think is there in my hand? I looked at Swami, kuch bhi nahi hai. I was so panicky. I told Swami, there is nothing. And Swami told, hey, Dunna Pota, sab kuch hai ra. Everything is there here. Dunna Pota is the endearing word, obviously, of he buffalo. And he says, hey, Dunna Pota, sab kuch hai ra. Everything is there in the hand. Why do you have to extend your hands to everybody else, in front of everybody else? And he rotated his hand like that, and out came an Aiwa Walkman. Right? I still have that Aiwa with me. It's a grey one with a silver small box on silver square in that. A beautiful Walkman. Just a few minutes back he was asking what's a Walkman, and and here he is, and he's telling, do not ask anybody. Direct relationship rakh sakta hai. Keep a direct relationship. Keep a direct relationship. So just to drive home that point, and to drive home that point impactfully, to drive home the point in a way that it's seared onto our consciousness, telling that your relationship with God has to be direct, and He has got the potential to grant anything that is required in life. Not everything that we are greedy about, that we want, we crave for. No, everything that is required in life would be provided. So there I was getting blasted for having a bulge in my pocket, one pocket, and I walk out of Trai Vrindavan with two bulges in my pocket. Right? So that is the beauty of Bhagwan's relationship.